Hot mic. Oh! 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 Oh my gosh, my WOAW does not sound like an WOAW. Like, I think because I have the hay fever. So guys, hay fever. Apparently you can get it. Tell everybody. You can actually get hay fever. Couldn't be me. But hello, everybody! It is I, Konnichiwa, Collie, hay fever wool chaser. And I am here to ask the Rector-san all the tough questions that we are too scared to ask. I'm joking. One of the questions will be, is my Oshi coming to Vexbow? I'm joking. The real question is, will I be getting my Tesco meal deal as requested? If not, we riot. Hello everybody, how are you doing today? I see the waves, I see tennis ball. I'm staring at the tennis ball. There's tennis balls. I think the way that you will know it's me is like, I will see a tennis ball and I would just run to the tennis ball, honestly. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. Doxing myself. Obsec fail. I miss the £3 meal deal. Same! Oh my gosh, okay, we don't have to get into it that much. Maybe at another Zatsu. But, listen. I remember back in my day, a Freddo's used to be like, what? Was it like 30p? And now it's like more expensive. Expensive. But as long as I'm getting my meal deals, you know. Yeah. Fair, yeah. Hello. So, as you guys can see in the description and title and YouTube and Twitter and socials, next to Cameo Sheep over there. Cameo Sheep, what are our socials? VTuber_expo, what? Wait, what am I talking about? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Collie forgot. Freddo is the benchmark for inflation. We're not talking about Freddos yet, but we're talking about Director. So guys, be on your best behavior, because, be on your— oh no, tennis balls. Okay, now I'm distracted again. Hello! But also, yeah, so like I was saying, be on your best behavior because I have hay fever and director is here. So guys, this is when the headmaster comes into the classroom and you have to like sit up straight and be like, "Good morning, Mr. Director. Good morning, everyone." Do you remember that? That's crazy. But so we will be bringing we will be bringing tennis balls. But we'll also be bringing someone who's live now. He's live now. It's the headmaster. Headmaster.
Oh, yeah.
Best behavior, guys. I'm staring at you. Best behavior. The director's here. Hello! Hello! How are you doing today on this evening?
Yeah, I would say I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
It's a fine British day. Lovely, overclouded, and nothing quite like it.
Honestly, the British weather, am I right? So one day it's super hot. Next day it's like super cold. It's like it's having mood swings, honestly. Everyone's saying good morning and hello to the headmaster. I've given you another nickname.
Yeah, headmaster, robot, Oji-san, they're all fitting names for me.
Boomer, you're forgetting the other one.
Yeah, Boomer.
How I realized director was Boomer. One of his first interactions with after hiring me, Collie Bull Chaser as the VTuber rep, he asked me what MB meant, and I was like, you are definitely Boomer. But we respect our Boomer here, our very hard-working headmaster, Boomer.
Sometimes I don't feel like it.
No, we respect it. We respect the Boomer. Yeah, respect your Boomers, guys.
It's very important. Respect your elders.
Respect your elders. Don't forget to respect, because they're working very, very hard. You always work very hard. Why is that?
Why not? I can't give you an honest answer. Just, if you're going to do a job, you might as well do the job well. I don't want to half it. Am I allowed to swear on stream, Collie?
No.
I don't want to half buttocks it. So it's better for me to ensure that I do the job well. So work hard and make sure everything's good.
Work hard, play hard. Am I right?
Yes.
Can we, Boomer? Gosh, we've just really added the nicknames for you. But as I mentioned, I have hay fever. But also, as I mentioned, guys, it's slides. Slides. As you know, the VTuber rep and also director, I'm sure we've had to do many a presentation. Am I right?
Yes, definitely. I love presentations. I love slide decks.
Slide decks.
PowerPoint and Excel are two of my favorite things in the world.
Wow. So that's my voice. It's a good thing that you are a director, because that means you do the things of slides and it's natural. To me, I just go I just go to the graphics team, fix it. Yeah. Slides. Yes, many a slides. But as we mentioned in the tweet on VTuber_Expo, follow. VTuber_Expo, we asked you guys. We asked you guys to send marshmallows. We will be eating marshmallows. We'll be eating your questions. We won't be roasting it over the fire, but we'll be answering them and eating the questions. Yes. Are you ready to answer questions, director said?
Yes, I'm ready. Go ahead, Collie. Read me the questions, and I'll give you the best answer I can.
Yeah, let's go. So, one of the most important questions. Why is John Vexbow?
Well, that's quite a hard one to answer, but I guess you're going to have to ask my parents for them. You see, when someone loves one another, something happens. Well, I'll just leave it there, but make sure you go to class, kids. You can learn about that. Why Is it called Vexbow? I think it's a cool name. Why John? I don't know. That's just a nickname everyone's given me recently.
You have a lot of nicknames, huh?
Yeah.
Dang, we really be adding them nicknames, guys. And more nicknames. Hee hee. So, what are you most excited about? For what? Wait, what are you most excited for about Vexpo this year, 2025? Oh.
So, where do I begin? There's a lot of things I'm excited about. However, when we design Vexpo and we look at ensuring that Vexpo is good for everyone, we look at the new attendee experience, and that's what I'm excited about.
Yeah.
And I'll give you one fun answer and one boring answer.
Go ahead.
So I'll start with the boring one.
Sure.
And it's the technological developments that we're doing.
Yes.
So there's one piece of technology that we're implementing into Vexpo this year, and this is the first time it has been used for a fan convention in the UK. So it's been this technology has been used for fan conventions in America before, and it's been used for business conventions in the UK. But we'll be the first one to employ it. I'm very excited about it, and it's going to make everything a lot easier, not just for the Vexpo staff. It's going to make it easier for you, the attendees, and also the NEC staff too, who work alongside us. It's going to provide such an easy entry experience and make everything clear up perfectly.
Would you say it's an exclusive?
I wouldn't say it's an exclusive.
Okay.
There are other conventions in the UK that may employ it, but when we talked to the NEC about employing this new form of technology, they said, "Oh, we haven't had a convention do this yet." So we're very excited to, be at the forefront of technology in this end. As for what's fun, our concerts are getting bigger and better. Our premium concert this year is going to be themed. It's going to be themed around. I can't say it. You're just going to have to wait for the announcement. I was just about to slip my tongue there, but it is a special homage to the UK in a way. And I wish I could tell you more, but it is a lot of firsts. A bunch of talents you wouldn't have expected to attend will be attending that, and we have some amazing people working on that concert at the moment. I should also say, if you are a fan of Idol merchandise, then the merch that we're selling this year is fantastic. Yet again, we're bringing light sticks back, and they're going to be even bigger and better. We're working with a very exclusive company that has never come to Europe before, that have provided some of the best light sticks for events across America and Japan, as well as other related items. And it's going to be bundled in one giant package, or you can buy them individually. I know if you're an Idol fan, you're going to go crazy for them.
Wow.
There's so much I want to talk about, including like our activity stage, but more information about that coming soon.
Well, do you know the easiest way for them to find out? Actually, I don't know if you know. Well, you should know this. Do you want to guess my answer?
No.
The easiest answer is go to Vexbow, then you'll find out.
I thought you can say social media.
Oh, that too. No, but we also want them to go to Vexpo.
Please come to Vexpo.
Please come to Vexpo, because you're coming to Vexpo, right? Yeah. But yeah, guys, a lot of interesting information about Vexpo, a lot of firsts, and this is just like the first technically proper question. So there's more to come. Hooray to the UK! Exactly, hooray to the UK. Hooray to Vexpo. Yeah. Next question. Besides my Oshi Concat, what change or new thing this year are you most excited to see play out? Oh.
Well, this is very similar to the last question.
Yes.
I've already mentioned tech developments. Yet again, I'm going to give you two examples. So I'm going to give you a boring example, and then I'm going to give you quite a fun example that I'm going to tease. So probably one of the things I'm most excited to see play out is our inventory management system in action.
Okay.
I love databases. I love Excel. So what we've done is we've created an in-house program and labeled all items in our shed. So the shed is what we call our warehouse.
Yeah.
And we've linked it with a QR code and a database, allowing us to scan it before we bring it to the venue, meaning that deployment is going to be quick and easy. We've also put everything on wheels too. So not only does it mean that we can scan it and know exactly all the information, like who needs it, where it's needed, when it's needed, why it's needed, and how many items are in there. The fact that it's on a new delivery platform means that things can get done so quickly, and I love this.
That's
As
really
for yeah, it's really quick. It's all been created in-house and tested. You know, we had 9 guys go down to the shed. I bought like everybody, I think I bought like 150 chicken nuggets for everyone, just for us to snack on whilst we're working, labeling everything. It was pretty exciting stuff, and you know, shout out to the Vexpo data team. So for
Shout
working so
out!
hard.
Well done, guys. Teehee.
As for something interesting, something I can't really review as much, but yet again, this project was coded in-house, and it is a massive game changer for meet and greets. When this exclusive meet and greet, how would I describe it? Participation drops, a lot of people will want it. It's going to be such a massive game changer, and I cannot express how excited we are to show this off. And there's going to be lots of talents that, a lot of talents have asked for this, and we have been able to provide it. So it's going to be a unique experience that you will be only able to get in European cons at VeXpo.
Wow. Only at Vexbow. So go to Vexbow.
Yes. Only for European cons and Vexpo, because I do know some of the conventions do this too, and they're very much. It's a very technological. It's a very technological piece of. It's very tech heavy. So not many conventions do this. It's really high end conventions. So I'm very much excited to make this announcement.
Yeah, I see you have. Oh, sorry. I see you have some brethren in the chat, because I assume. There's some Excel is good and stuff, so you have brethren. How do you feel about that?
I am very happy. Just remember, guys, Excel is one of the best pieces of software out there. You know, I think you can draw in Excel, you can code on Excel, you can make video games on Excel. Everyone should learn Excels. I love pivot tables. Fun story, when I was talking to my second command, Yeru, and she was asking me what she needed to improve on. I just told her, you need to learn Excel. You know, I'm going to put you on an Excel course.
Excel course, guys. And also Yiru-san, Yiru Bunny. Check her out, guys. She was here in our previous art contest. We'll talk more about the art contest later, but art contest, don't forget, she was there too for that Vexpo update. Does Collie get wheels? I will get them whether the manager or director says yes or no. Mahjong meet and greet. I will say no.
No, and I'm going to say yes. Mahjong meet and greet.
No! Let's go. Yes, let's go, go, go. Okay. Next question. Hey, Angelo and Collie. Out of all the Vexpo staff, who comes to you with the most out-of-this-world, ambitious or outright impossible ideas and tries to get you to buy into them? Who that?
Right, so this is a hard one, since everyone in the team has a lot of ambition and we all want to see Vexpo succeed. There's 3 people that come to mind. Firstly, Frosty. However, his ideas tend to be grounded in reality, but he just goes overboard with them. For example, when we are looking at researching and upgrading our meet and greets, we looked at getting those office pods. And he was just like, oh, wouldn't it be great if we made an ASMR office pod? And he just went on a complete tangent.
I love ASMR, but I respect that. I respect them from Frosty, honestly. Yeah.
It was a great idea. We did a bunch of research into it. Big problem was the cost.
Yeah.
And I had to turn that down. The second person is myself. I am a bane to my team's existence. I will literally find someone and say, hey, can we do this? I'll sit them down, I'll corner them, I'll hold them at gunpoint and say, I want this. And
Oh.
sometimes they'll listen to me, sometimes they won't, but we'll still do the research. I mean, here's some examples of what we've researched. So
Yeah.
holograms, Itasha racing,
Yeah.
getting Rainbolt. Rainbolt's one of my Oshis.
Oh.
Check him out for GeoGuessr. Vexbow cider and alcoholic drinks. Vexbow gym, drone fencing, drone racing. Yeah, the list just goes on, and there's much, much more. But I can't say what's been successful or what's not been successful. You'll just have to listen out to the announcement.
Or go to Vexpo.
Or go to Vexpo.
Whoa!
Too.
Imagine
Actually,
going to Vexpo.
More preferably, go to Vexpo.
Preferably, just go to, because you're coming to Vexpo, right? Who's the third person?
There's technically 2 people.
Okay, who's the 2 and 3? I mean, 3 and 4.
They kind of go in a pair because they bounce off each other quite a bit. So firstly, we have Leo. So Leo is one of our senior talent managers. He's worked very closely with in like a bunch of rock festivals and metal festivals. Wow. Very cool guy. He wants the best for the talents. Mm-hmm. So he'll always come up to me and he'll be like, oh, these talents want this, these talents want that. And he just keeps trying to ensure that talents get the best we can. Sadly, we have such a tight space that we operating in, being a non-profit organization, becomes pretty hard. Yeah. The second person is Yiru. So you wouldn't expect Yiru to have the most ambitious and the weirdest idea, but I just want to say, she came up with one idea that every woman in the Vexbow team agreed with, and it got approval from the health and safety manager, and I had to shoot it down. It's a very scary thing that she wanted. I would, if you're a guy, I would be shaking in your shoes. I'm not going to say what it is, but if you want to find out, go visit her at MCM Comic Con at her booth and ask her about the idea that she wanted to do for Vexbow.
Whoa. Guys, Yiru Bunny, check her out. I've got a couple things before we go to the next question. Hi, Tori! Hello! Hello, Gao! Gao Direct. Whoa, tigers have attacked. Whoa! Hello! Thank you for the raid, guys! How are you guys doing? How are you? What'd you do for stream? Uncle Angelo. I've seen a lot of Uncle Angelos. Did Tori tell you to say that? You're now Uncle Angelo now. You have many nicknames. Just to let you know.
Yeah, I feel very old.
Yeah, but young at heart, I assume. Hello, Tori. What did you do for stream? Hello. And Leo mentioned, Leo seems like a menace, which was perfect timing when you were talking about Leo. So, I wanted to point that one out, but we honestly, I'm just cheering on in the background, so I see everyone's hard work, and as you can tell, we're working very hard behind the scenes. So thank you for supporting us, and we hope you continue to support us by our socials and actually going to Vexpo. Yeah. Let's go. Leo mentioned, heck yeah. She cooked food. She must eat now. I hope you eat food. What food did you cook? Whoa. Is there leftovers for me? Is there leftovers for me? Can't wait to return to Vexbow. Wow, thank you. I hope you return to Vexbow. Yeah. Everyone, I hope to see you all at Vexbow. Hey, when is Vexbow? And Angelo-san, Director-san, Uncle Angelo.
Vexbow from the 5th of September to the 7th.
Yeah. Can't wait to see you guys then. Wow. So much salmon. Actually, salmon's like really sick. Angelo would kick my ass if I didn't.
Yep.
Okay, he just says yes.
I will ensure that, this is why we have a talent management team, They will come knocking at your house and they'll drag you to Vexpo.
Yeah. She made a salmon lob, a Thai salad. Hey, have you tried that before, Angelo?
Salmon lob? Yeah. For those who don't know on stream, I'm actually
Yeah.
half Thai,
Wow.
and one of my favorite foods is lap moo, which is lap pig.
Wow. Will Collie get to try? One day?
Yes, Collie
Vexbow
will
dinner?
get to try.
Yay! Will I also get my Tesco meal deals?
Yes. Tesco meal deals for Collie, but I will
Yay!
be picking your Tesco meal deal.
Oh. Anyway, next question. Oh my gosh, you could like progressively hear my nose. Like, would it be possible to have the full lineup of guests announced with a bit more of time buffer left before the event? I understand you need gradual reveals to keep up the hype, but it's a little bit convenient to learn last minute that your Oshi is or isn't making an appearance. What goes in behind the scenes for guest announcements? PS, is my Oshi coming to Vexpo? Your Oshi Concat is definitely coming to Vexpo.
Don't die, Collie. You sound like you're dying there.
I'm good because you know why I'm good? Because you guys are going to Vexpo. One thing I'd like to point out before you answer the question, Thai can't speak Thai. Just want to point that out. Apparently, you can't speak Thai, so.
Yep, I can't speak Thai, and Tori always laughs at me when I speak Thai.
Haha, I'm joking. Okay, please answer the question.
Right, so, full lineup of guests. So, firstly, I want to say there is a lot of work that goes into guest announcements.
A lot.
We have a huge procedure that we need to ensure to keep guests happy and also to keep agencies and also our staff happy. I'll give you a quick rundown of how it works. Essentially, we bring a talent in. We then they need to provide us assets. Once we get the assets, we create a copywriting post that needs to get confirmed not only by the talent. It also needs to get confirmed by our social media lead and also by myself. Once everything is confirmed, we then put a day request, and once we have that deadline locked in, that's when we can announce things. As you can see, there is so many different things that we have to align with, and this doesn't even include any sort of contract talks or contract signings. So a lot of back and forth from all parties. Hence, that's why it takes a lot longer. It will be great for us to announce things sooner and quicker, but there's just a lot of talks going on in the background. As for ensuring when we have all the talents announced, we're aiming for all announcements to be done by the 21st of July.
Yeah. Aiming.
Aiming is the key word.
Aiming is the key word, guys. I'd like to add on just a little bit onto that. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, and we are trying our best. Trying our best. Buy a ticket now to fund Collie's hay fever tablets. Yes, please do.
I don't have enough money to take Collie to the vet, so please, guys, join my crowdfunding. Please. Make sure Collie doesn't die from hay fever.
You want me to be at Vexpo, right? So go to Vexpo, buy your tickets now. Okay, there's something I also want to address. Not address, but like, did I say Italian instead of Thai? Because like, some people are saying Italian. I do love a good pun, by the way. Well done for the pun. I love dad jokes and puns, so plus 10 aura points for that. Oh, and plus 10 aura points for raid, Tori. You get to plus 10 aura points. Sorry, Angelo, go on.
Yeah, despite my name being Angelo Bacciarelli, I am not Italian at all. I just want to say that.
Wait, Angelo's Italian?
No, never mind. Collie, stay on topic.
That's hard for Collie to do. Already extremely happy with all the announcements so far. It's very nice to see them so often. Yeah, thank you. Look out for more on our Twitter and other socials. Cameo Sheep. What is it, Cameo Sheep? Was it? Oh, Cameo Sheep says it's VTuber_Expo. Mr. Worldwide. So, similarly to like tickets, but how do you buy tickets for meet and greets?
So there'll be a Vexpo update that will come out roughly mid-July, and it will tell you about everything, including the new technologies, the new ways the meet and greets are changing, as well as a layout of what talents you expect for those meet and greets too.
Yeah.
But I can just say that it will be done through a raffle system similar to last year, and there has been improvements. At
Yes.
the end of the day, though, I can't say anything else. Just look out for the announcement.
Yeah. And our next Vexbow update, and you can keep up to date with Vexbow, VTuber_Expo. Yeah. Focus Collie. Okay, I'll try. Yeah, I want to take our time in that. What improvements did Vexbow make compared to last year's convention? Whoa, what are they?
So beforehand, do you want to get a quick drink, Collie?
Oh no, I'm good. Daijoubu. Go on.
You sound like you have a bit of a dry throat.
No, it's fine.
Anyway, so what improvements? We've made lots of improvements. So I mentioned at the start, we're focusing on the attendee experience. So I would describe it as two types of improvements. There's the public improvements, for example, making the convention bigger, Vexpo updates to provide you more information. And then there's the hidden improvements such as building up our new talent team, working more closely with companies to ensure everything is in line. Also, stuff like how the processes work for picking up tickets, such as Concat, as well as internal processes, planning, deployment, technology, and much, much more. Overall, the internal workings of Vexpo have changed massively to the point where last year it's not comparable at all. A lot of the developments that we've had is to ensure that things are quicker, smoother, and easier for our internal staff to ensure that you guys can enjoy Vexpo much better.
Yes. Sorry, I was coughing. I just had to mute myself. But yes, see, so there's a lot of stuff. And I also, if you remember Vexpo Update 0 on our YouTube channel, mentioned some of our updates as well, like the hall is almost twice the size of last year. Yeah. And new 18 plus zone 2, that's true. Hello guys, hello. Yes, I can, you know how I can get well? If you buy a ticket to Vexpo. Yeah, the gears are turning. Honestly, there's a lot of stuff going on, so we hope you enjoy. A little bit of a serious one, why am I sounding like Londoner? People have shown concern about malicious sabotaging by volunteer staff or other conventions. How will Vexpo ensure that such incidents
You can do it. You can read.
It's okay, we got this, guys. Incidents don't occur.
Right, so this is quite a tough question to answer once again, but we go through a very heavy screening process. All volunteers and staff that joined are checked off by myself. While you may be interviewed by Sophie, who's our head of our public relations team, our people's relations team, I will read your application. I will listen to your interview. I will look at all information we have on you to give the approval. I am the last say, and regardless of which, I want to make sure that everyone aligns with the vision of Vexpo. Because at the end of the day, this is a convention for VTuber fans. We also train all of our volunteers and staff very closely. We make sure that we're all interconnected, because at the end of the day, this is supposed to be fun. And we want to make sure people have a good time together. So if you're having a good time together, people don't want to do malicious sort of activities. And lastly, we believe in building bonds and relationships in a professional manner. Vexbo should be a place where people come to start or develop their career. We have seen people move on from working at Vexbo last year to work with some of the agencies that we're working with this year. So there is a career progression right there. The big thing for me is professionalism. Failure to comply will lock people out, and any sort of ill intent is unprofessional. I will personally not tolerate any sort of unprofessionalism, and people will understand that no matter what. At the end of the day, though, we want to ensure it's fun. We want to ensure this professional side, and we do a lot of screening.
Yes, that is true. Yeah, that's true. If you guys also want to get more involved in the community, volunteer or otherwise, I'm sure Mod drop it into the chat, our Discord. Yeah. Because we're all lovely here. So yes, vote for volunteers and everybody clap, clap, clap. Oh, everyone's clapping. John Vexbow 07. Clap, 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 clap. How do you feel about the claps?
Patchy, patchy, patchy.
Patchy, 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 patchy. I would also like to point out before the next question, the raspy voice is kind of nice. Thank you. I don't know if you've watched Friends, but it reminds me of Phoebe Buffet. Have you seen Friends, Angelo?
Are you sure? Boomer too? Friends is a very old reference.
No, it is not. How dare you? Basically, there's that bit where Phoebe goes like, "Smelly cat, what are they thinking?" So I don't know. That just I sound like that. How big is the Vexpo team? Oh.
So last year the Vexpo team was 5 people. This year we are at 27 people. So last year was 5 core staff with 50 volunteers, and we worked with a bunch of contractors. And this year our core team is 27 with probably 65 volunteers and 3 or 4 different contractors. Our staff include everything from talent management staff, social media operations, technical developers, coders. There's much more. We have procurement managers, we have graphic designers, but overall, it's a massive increase from last year. And whilst it seems like we have more people and, it might be less work for myself, it's actually more work because we are taking on a lot more.
Yeah. There's a lot of people messaging you, like, I see in the Discord, like, all the time. at Angelo.
Yeah, and my DMs. When I go to bed, I wake up and I have, like, I wake up to, like, 20 odd DMs sometimes.
I'm not surprised.
And then, that doesn't even include my emails too. But there's a lot of people that we work with, and it's a big balancing act because we want to make sure that things aren't too hard and difficult for everyone. Hence why you'll see myself, Euro, Frosty do most of the groundwork, and we try to ensure that whoever's on our team has enough capacity to do what they're doing.
Definitely. Angelo does have someone said it. Wait, where did I see it? Wait. He's got an eye for scouting. That is true. He has got an eye for scouting. Everyone at Vexbow, not just like staff and volunteers, but like everyone at Vexbow is lovely. So definitely got a good eye for peoples to tell. What? You know what I mean? Okay. How's Boomer Boss? Boomer Boss is doing well by doing all the work. Guys, sometimes you have to tell him to rest. So.
I do want to say, like, my staff do a fantastic job. I like to see them. It's good to see them all connecting and bonding, and sometimes after the meetings they'll just sit in the channels together, either drawing or yapping about VTubing and stuff, and it's always great to see that.
Yeah. Piffle and Distract, yes, that is the quotes from Friends. Which of them will be holding Collie's leash? Collie is a free dog and she can run wherever she wants. Yeah.
Collie will hold her own leash,
Tell us more about what goes on in the technical details of streaming. Was that a me question? I don't know. Oh no, that's like this the concert. Yeah, my bad.
So, as a first-year convention, there were many unknowns, and we tried our best to prepare for them. However, some stuff is generally out of our hands, no matter how much we prepare. And technical issues can happen on both sides. Yeah. It can happen on our side, and it can also happen on talent side.
Yeah.
However, I'll let you guys know how much testing we do. So when a talent signs on with us, we request all the technical information recently, and they are required to now legally check our equipment to have an overview of everything. We then we do a dry run without them to ensure that all the technical details work and everything is in line with the aspects of, let's say, our SRTs and our servers and so forth. Afterwards, when we have all the information put into one document. We then do an onboarding session with all the talents as they inspect our processes and we answer all the technical questions. Then we do another run with the talents in a safe environment in which we can test all the bottlenecks and we can test any sort of contingencies that might happen. Closer to the event, we then do another more complicated run, and then an hour before we do a network test with the talent on stream to ensure that everything is set up. So there is a lot of processes and steps for us to do. We test at the NEC, we test outside of the NEC, we also test without the talents too, and we want to make sure everything is capable and strong. However, as mentioned, there are difficulties on both sides.
Yes.
You might find that sometimes this is very much a learning experience for us. Yes. We might find that sometimes talents computers aren't strong enough to handle certain bandwidth, so we'd have to bring it down, or vice versa, or we bring it up. So at the end of the day, for me, we are doing a lot of testing and a lot of researching, and we have talked to other conventions too about this.
Yes.
And we are slowly developing our network and our server stream, our server capabilities.
Yeah, so guys, both sides, and we're trying, considering what happened, considering what happened in the first concert, it's great to see. It was great how a lot worked. Yeah, there were some blips, but everyone had a good time. People blipped. Guys, we blipped with the MCU. What? I'm joking. Yeah. Again, there was some hiccups, like Angelo has mentioned, but it will be. We're trying. Yeah. Like Angelo said. Yeah. The first con started off slightly awkward as it was the first con experience for a lot of VTuber fans. How do you plan to ease the crowd into the convention mood and facilitate a social atmosphere between the con visitors? I can read, guys.
英語上手。英語上手だね。
But yeah, how we do that, Angelo-san?
Right. So this is a tough one to answer, like all the questions. So there are a lot of great questions here. But as with all new things, the first one is always going to be awkward, no matter what. And our job at Vexbow is to create a welcoming environment. We can't tell you attendees how to enjoy yourselves. But what we can do is we can create a relaxing and exciting environment, giving a bunch of activities and ensuring that there's meetups.
Yeah.
Instead of telling it, we are making it for you. We work, for example, with fan meetups, agencies, and much more to ensure that you have these activities to go to, you have these events to go to, such as the Holo UK meetup from last year, or the drawing wall we had, the Itashes, the Itashi community came down and they wanted to talk about it. A lot of these are things that we work closely with to ensure that there is an environment and it's welcoming. So at the end of the day, it's up to yourself, but it's up to us to make sure that you guys can have a good time.
Yeah, definitely. Collie intro and a hype man. Collie. Listen, I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. But it's hard. How do you plan to deal with an impromptu meet and greet if a VTuber on the roaming tablet suddenly attracts a huge crowd?
So we go to spoons.
Spoons! Yeah.
Last year we had Mint, and a lot of people wanted to meet Mint. And luckily we had a contingency for that, which is the security teams informed us that we should take people outside, in which we did. We moved people to an outside location, and that was a designated area where people can congregate. And then we had people go around ensuring that people knew that Mint was there to meet up. This year, the roaming tablet schedule will be announced ahead of time, so you'll be able to see which talents are on roaming tablets, and you can go out and try and find them.
Uh-huh.
But generally, we have designated areas in which people can go, and we'll have people with signs saying where they are.
Yes. Spoons, 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 spoons. Hang on. Will there be community events, like a cosplay catwalk? Oh, I sound right there. Exclusive merch cardboard standee auction. I heard that went well last year. Or a gaming tournament. In brackets, I'm adding, not mahjong.
Mahjong?
Not mahjong? That is the John Vexbow, you are very right.
Right. So, yeah, there'll be a bunch of community events, like last year. Sadly, there won't be any cosplay catwalk, but there'll be an exclusive merch and cardboard standees. There will be gaming tournaments too, but more information coming. Maybe one day we'll have a Mahjong tournament, maybe.
Maybe.
But
And Collie will
for
run away.
for now, just look out for those announcements.
Yes. Where can they look at our announcements, Angelo? I wonder what our social is next to Cameo Sheep.
I don't know. Can you tell me, Collie?
Collie says, Cameo Sheep, can you help me with it? It's VTuber_Expo. Yeah. Thank you for the tennis ball, guys. I will pay attention. Yes. Will there be... I quite like this question, actually. Will there be festival games to win prizes, like a beanbag toss or gacha wheel? I quite like the gacha wheel, because, I'm sure we all gacha around here.
There'll be activities similar to games where you can win prizes. There'll be also card game areas, let's just say, but you'll have to find out for that.
Smooth.
However,
you're right.
One idea that that's kind of been shot down this year because it was too ambitious was I wanted to do a Vexpo gacha. It's a bit hard, and the idea is to have a collectible gacha pack where everyone can get a random TCG pack of like the talents who are attending. It contains a random talent, and if you go to the Vexpo store, you'll be able to trade 3 in to get like an SSR. And you'll be able to go around doing activities like tapping passes, getting stamps, carnival games and so forth, spinning wheels. That's something I want to do in the future, but this year we're not able to do it. Next year, hopefully I'll be able to institute this Vexpo gacha system.
Hopefully next year we gamba. Yes.
Yeah. I can't say this on stream, but
don't NDA. Please use your social media training, Angelo. Please use your media training.
Gacha. I do love gacha.
Oh,
Kids, never stop playing gacha. You're one off from winning and pulling big.
Oh my god. Guys, this is when you don't listen to the headmaster. Collie would be an SSR. Now stop it. What do you mean?
Collie
I
would be a
an
1-star. Yeah.
You would be an SSR, Bonnie.
No.
But Angelo won't be. Angelo would be not even in the card pack.
I'm not even going to be in the card pack.
Will there be more... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you. Are you going to redeem yourself?
No, I'm not going to redeem myself.
Will there be more meet and greet time slots than last year, so more fans have a chance to meet their Oshi personally?
So each meet and greet usually takes about 90 minutes from starting to end on the technical details.
Yes.
Hence why 60 minutes is usually the premium time slots for meet and greets. There will be 2 minutes per talent with the optimal mount. We do have more meet and greet slots this year, so that has increased a lot more. And we are also trying to ensure that we can fit in more people, but the average amount of people fitting in per meet and greet slot is 30. Yeah. One thing to note is VTubers who prefer, let's say, a more casual appearance and don't want to take part in the lottery will opt to use our roaming tablets. So that way they have more time to meet their fans and they're on the show floor longer. Those are 90 minutes on the show floor, meaning that you have more time to go out and meet them.
Yeah. So, I'm sure you will see a VTuber or two at Vexpo. Could you believe it? VTubers at Vexpo. Whoa.
I could not believe it.
Couldn't be me. What? Besides her role as the Vexbow spokesman, will Collie be active as the hype man during the con to warm up the crowd? Will I?
Well, as the adage says, the adage is wrong because you can teach an old dog new tricks.
Yes, you can. Yeah. VTubers,
And-
Pog. Yes. Sorry, carry on.
You know, you might have already seen some announcements about Aniwaza.
Yes.
So,
Oh,
you know, maybe there is going to be a little
Ooh.
light stick show.
keep an eye out, guys.
For everyone, please bring your light sticks. We will be selling
Please.
very special limited edition light sticks at Vexpo this year, and
Limited
will be
edition,
there will definitely be chance for you to learn too. So
Yeah.
shout out to Aniwaza as well.
Shout out! That's crazy. Honestly, crazy that there's VTubers at Vexpo. Couldn't be me. Whoa. Yeah, bring your light sticks, guys. And we also are selling some lovely light sticks. I already saw some of them. You don't even know. You don't even know the craziness that it is. That is light sticks. Whoa. So, next question. What is your opinion about VTuber agencies?
Ooh, this has been, this is a topic on a lot of discussion at the moment.
I see.
And I do think it's a very, very tough one to tackle.
Yeah.
But one of the cool things about Vexpo is about the talents. And if a talent wants to meet their fans and perform for their fans, then we want to make sure that can happen. We think it's important for anything from small indie talents to small agencies to be able to reach their fans. We want this to be a welcoming space no matter what. So if you're a fan of, let's say, Any Color, Cover Corp, Production Kawaii, Globy, even the annoying Orange, if there is enough passion, we'll try to make sure that that agency, those VTubers attend Vexpo.
Yeah. VTubers. We love to see it.
Yes, we love to see it.
Like this one now. Whoa. What makes Vexbow non-profit?
So, Vexpo is unlike many other cons in the UK because by law we are limited by a guarantee,
Yes.
meaning that all funds raised by the convention has to be reinvested back into the organization to keep it running year in, year out.
Yeah.
We can't spend that money on outside things. We don't have we don't have investors we have to pay back. We're very much solely focused on ensuring that all the money that is raised from Vexpo is stayed in Vexpo and it keeps circling year in, year out.
Yeah.
And not to mention, everyone in the team, including myself, is doing Vexpo as a passion project.
Yes.
We aren't getting paid. We are doing this because we have a vision and we want to create a space for VTubing fans to come together.
Yeah.
When I think back to the early days of anime conventions, I remember those really small anime conventions where they were set up by fans, for fans, and people would come together. We want to create those third spaces. And some of those third spaces, I can't speak. Some of those third spaces have evolved into something really, truly unique. For example, Anime Expo in America used to be a fan event. Well, still is a fan event.
Yes.
It only recently transitioned into a profit event. I think it was 2 years ago.
Okay.
But for us, we want to make sure that this remains a non-profit event and that there's a place for fans to keep coming back to year on, year on.
Yes, definitely. We put all our love into Vexbow because VTubers as well. Am I right? I see in the chat where Vexbow at the NEC September 5th to 7th. Yeah. What is the correct way to pronounce Vexbow?
This is an amusing one because initially there is no correct way. I started saying Vexpo as Vexbow, but as more people came into the organization and more people learnt about Vexpo, there were different pronunciations I've heard. For example, I've heard VEXpo, Vexpo, and recently I've been hearing Vixpo.
Vix? Where's the I?
I don't know. Yeah, I've heard Vixpo. a lot of people have their own way of saying it, and
Yeah.
it wasn't until Kiara on stream said Vexpo did we start shifting to the official pronunciation.
Yeah.
However, 3 days later, Iron Mouse then said VExpo.
Oh.
And at that point, we just gave up. We're just like, it's more amusing to ensure that people argue about how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
However, there is a proper way of spelling Vexpo. It's
Right.
a capital V,
Yes.
lowercase e, capital X, lowercase p, and a lowercase o.
Mm-hmm.
So please remember that, guys. It is not capital VEX. It's not capital VE. It is capital V, lowercase e, capital X. Please type it correctly in chat.
Please, Onegai. That's the one thing director asks of you, besides from coming to Vexpo. So guys, as you know, no correct way to pronounce Vexpo, but as long as you better be typing it the right way. I'm staring at you right now. Don't forget to type it the right way. What's the verdict on selling? Oh, what is the verdict on selling Collie merch?
So that should be up on our website now, but generally, it's fine to sell paper goods.
Yeah.
Nothing. There is a cap amount of Collie merch you're allowed to sell. Nothing so big, but generally, small fan paper merch is fine.
I see all of you typing Vexbow wrong. I'm staring at you right now. You're all wrong. Type it properly. Kimono, you typed it right. Thank you for typing it right. I mean, no, thank you for typing it right. Why am I looking angry? I'm looking angry at everyone else for typing it wrong. But yeah, check the website. Mods, throw it into the chat, our website, to find out more about Vexbow. Yeah. Can we expect any more VODs from Vexbow 2024?
Yes, you can.
Oh.
We're just waiting for approval from some of the agencies.
Mm-hmm.
They do take a bit longer,
Yeah.
but once we get approved, we'll be able to upload them.
I see. Will you be sending a member of staff to Wrong Birmingham to help redirect... Let me try again. Will you be sending a member of staff to Wrong Birmingham to help redirect lost VTubers? Oh.
Yeah. No. Yes. No. My brain died for a second. We have a plan to deal with Wrong Birmingham. We're not wiping off
We
the
have a
face of the
plan.
but we do have a plan. We have a plan, and there will be a video related to the plan.
Oh gosh. Guys, please. Hang on. Come on, sorry, hang on. Please. Guys, it's UK Birmingham. Can you hear this accent? It's UK Birmingham. Birmingham, innit? On a guy. It's Birmingham, innit? Please come to Birmingham. UK Birmingham, innit? Innit, bruv? Please. Please come to correct Birmingham. UK! Finally something for my Collie shrine. Oh my god, you're too sweet. Hihi. Great timing, but yeah, it's actually good timing. Is it because of Brie? Angelo, is it because of Brie?
No comment.
No comment, guys. Hihihi.
No comment there.
Not US Birmingham! UK Birmingham!
Yeah. No US Birmingham, no Canadian Birmingham, only
Mm-mm.
British Birmingham.
Only British.
It's the happiest place in the world, guys.
Oh my god.
Just think of Danny G. Danny G loves Birmingham.
No, can't be me. Ask for Danny G. No, someone else knows.
Yeah, well, Danny G, guest for Vexpo 2026.
Oh my god. Please, media training. Hi, Angelo Collie. Official Vexpo Mahjong tournament when? I'll answer this for you, Angelo. No.
Yes.
No.
We're working on this at the moment.
No.
I'm actually holding Frosty at gunpoint for this.
No.
I want Mahjong at Vexpo.
No.
We'll get Mahjong one day. So please, YoStar, if you're listening to this, Mahjong Soul sponsorship, please.
Oh, actually, yeah, I would vibe with that, actually. Yeah, I would vibe with that. Please. Only if it's that. Yeah. Make it happen! So, I disagree with this, but I also like to point something out. Seo Angelo, are you aware of the food crimes It's not food crimes. I have the food crimes Collie has been posting on Twitter. I would also like to highlight real quick. Hang on, let me just read this out for you guys. Let me just highlight this for you. Look at this amazing thing right here. I addeth the spiceth. Disclaimer: these are not actually dog treats. Please do not feed jammy dodgers or spice to your dog. So as you can see, we have lovely jammy dodgers, which I haven't been able to eat in years, right? And we got spice. Because guys, what do? We add spice. And these were really very yummy. And now it's my occasional snack. So now, yes, it is a jammy dodger with chili sauce. Yes, you are right. But I also like to say, wait, hang on. She ate and left no crumbs. She ate and left no crumbs. So before you answer the main question, because your answer is probably wrong, she ate. So as a boomer, do you understand the she ate joke? That's my question to you.
I'm very ashamed at Collie for combining jammy dodgers and chili sauce. And I think it's very important for us to ensure that Collie is educated about good and proper food.
I disagree. But that wasn't my answer. Do you know the she ate meme as a boomer?
No, I don't actually know that.
Oh my god. I thought I was joking. Guys, don't worry. We'll catch up the boomer on the memes. But yeah, what are your? They're not food crimes. I have more quote unquote food crimes.
I think
actually.
they are food crimes.
Well, I disagree.
We've seen worse food crimes in the staff Discord.
Yeah, there's more pictures that I haven't actually posted yet. You will see soon. You will see very soon. You will see.
I think the staff Discord, we've had some very horrendous things. I've seen Frosty dip a jam sandwich into a cup of Earl Grey.
No. Okay, hold up for a second. Listen, I was one of the very few people to agree with Frosty on this. You do this, okay? Actually, if it's an afternoon tea, you dip your sandwich in a tea. That's what it's there for. Okay?
No,
you're wrong.
There's a right and proper way. There's a right and proper way of eating sandwiches.
Yeah, that is the proper way.
That is the wrong way.
No, it's not bannable. No, it's not bannable. Andrew, I'm questioning some choices. Honestly, just not. The only spice I'll take is Collie without the jacket. Like Oshi, thank you. See, you add the spice. See, people agree with adding the spice. Also, wait, did I tell you about this one? I'll give you guys this for free. You'll see the picture at some point. So did you know, Angelo, my other amazing food choices? Oh my gosh, my other amazing food choices. I've added chicken with ice cream. What are your thoughts on that?
I
actually have proof.
I'm trying to comprehend this. I'm trying to think about this.
I have proof. I can send it to you.
I do not want to see the proof, please.
Well, too bad.
I've already seen enough terrible cooking on that server.
It's too late to change your mascot. You. Ow.
It is a bit too late, Iru. So,
oh my god. Don't leave. Don't replay it. It's too late.
I don't want to see ice cream and chicken, please.
No, too late. I'm gonna send it in the chat. I sent it to Manager-san, but I'm gonna send it to the Vexbow chat now because I've already. Are you trying to be Matt Smith, Collie? Okay, listen. Fish fingers and custard, right? Okay, no, you don't know the story. Okay, I'm gonna tell the story for everybody. So when I was a young puppy, when I was a young dog, back in sheep school. I don't know why I attended sheep school, but I did. People would like leave food, and I would finish their food, right? So one day on someone's plate, I had fish fingers, and another person's plate, I had custard, and I was like, oh, it's like fish and chips, but like the fish fingers are like the chips, and the custard is like the ketchup. What does it taste like? So I dipped it, and I was like, hey, this is banging. So I ate it, and then what was it? How many years later? Can't remember how many years later. I'm watching 11 right on TV. And oh, what is that? Fish fingers and custard? Did that for me. Me. So, I would like to say, maybe one day, Jammy Dodgers and Spice, chicken and ice cream. You know, I'm a pioneer. Yeah, and I'm just saying I make amazing food choices. I will subject Vexbow to this, Vexbow staff to this. Genuinely. What flavor ice cream? It was vanilla ice cream. Yeah. Vanilla ice cream. Genuinely, I have pictures of all of this. I kid you not. I actually have pictures of my quote-unquote food crimes. But they're not food crimes. What is your thoughts on that?
I think they're just food crimes. I'm with Zero here. We probably need a new mascot.
I'm already suffering on hay fever and he's doing this to me. Dipping nuggets in a milkshake is so gal.
Okay, I will say dipping nuggets in a milkshake is fine.
Yeah, but that's the same thing.
No.
It's the same thing.
It depends on the milkshake.
So you're saying you haven't done it with a strawberry milkshake?
No, I don't like strawberry milkshake.
Oh. No. Listen, guys, it's just the other way around. People didn't eat cheese, right? For a long time. Because they were like, ew, what's that? It's like mold, right? And then they had it, and they was like, whoa, cheese. What? Cheese? See? So I'm a pioneer, basically. So I'm right, all of you guys are wrong, apart from the people that agree. If you agree with me, plus 10 aura points. Special slide here before we finish off. Wow. Vexbow news round. Excuse me. And look at this amazing... Who's this person here, Angelo? Who's this amazing person?
Taking a while to load.
Who's this person here?
Oh, that's you, Collie. That's
yeah.
you. Whoa.
Wow. You're a mascot that you cannot replace. Teehee. Art contest. So art contest, as you guys see, Hiru was with me in the previous Vexpo update. Art contest closes on the 16th at midnight, so don't forget to send in your, well, technically, like, tonight, so art contest closing soon. I hope to see many amazing artwork of me. And don't forget, prizes are really cool. So yeah. We also have a very hatless Collie debut. Okay, but hang on. Teehee, head patchy. A very special Vexpo update coming soon. Yeah, very special. Keep an eye out. Yeah. And volunteers should be having their interviews. Yeah. So keep an eye out, guys. Lots of amazing stuff, and also on our socials, because we'll be posting more me and greet infos probably soon, a while soon. You heard Angelo. Talents upcoming. Just surprisingly infos. Yeah. So keep an eye out, guys. Yeah. And where you can keep an eye out? Whoa! Socials! Well, so our website is www.vexpo.uk, Twitter /X, Vexbo_Collie, or VTuber_Expo, Blue Sky, Vexpo.uk, YouTube, Vexbo UK, that you're watching right now, TikTok, VTuber_Expo, and Instagram, VTuber_Expo. Yes. Good evening, guys. Hello. 4 hours left. Yes, that's true. Collie invented cheese, confirmed. Did I say dipping milkshake in nuggies? No, like the milkshake is like the custard, and the nuggies is like the fish fingers. Vexbow love! Thank you! Wow. But yeah, follow our socials, guys, to find out more information. Now, before we end off, Angelo-san, Director-san, Boomer-san, Uncle Angelo who cannot speak Thai, we just like, we want to say, first of all, well done to all the staff. All the staff is working hard, but also Angelo works hard, guys. You don't see behind the scenes. So I would like some patchies, some claps, maybe some tennis balls for Angelo. And while Angelo is about to receive them, tennis balls, claps, and patchies, is there any last words you would like to say?
please come to Vexpo. Apart from that, we are trying our best to make sure everything is, everything is welcoming and everything is good for all fans at Vexpo, no matter what type of fan you are or who you are. We're working very closely with security teams, with volunteers, with the NEC, with talents and with fans all across the country, all across the world, to make it a welcoming environment. It doesn't matter if you're a VTuber, it doesn't matter if you're a fan of one company, it doesn't matter, how you present yourself. All that matters is if you're coming for a good time. We want to ensure that everyone is able to have a good time, and we want to ensure that everyone is, they can be themselves at Vexpo. Because at the end of the day, that's what's very important for us. Making sure that you're able to be yourself and able to connect with all your fans.
Yeah.
Well, not all your fans, sorry.
Well, if you are a YouTuber.
all of your fellow fans. We're working so hard to make this an inclusive event for everyone. Yeah.
All the staff, well done. And also our director, our lovely Uncle Boomer. All these patchy and these tennis balls are for you. Wait, there's also one. Angelo, best girl. Yes. All my fans, I have fans. Yes, of course you guys have fans. You guys are all amazing for going to Vexpo, because you will be going to Vexpo, right? How do you feel about these patchies and tennis balls?
Yeah, I think they're good, but I think you're probably going to need a drink of water.
That too.
I'll put the dog bowl out.
Yeah. I'll fill it up with chicken and ice cream.
Please no.
Don't forget to follow our social, guys. Thank you so much for coming to this Vexpo update. Don't forget to follow socials. I just said that. What the heck? Thank you to staff and Angelo, especially Angelo, Boomer, Uncle Angelo, for attending this. Come and get Angelo in the maid outfit. We'll think about it. Thank you, Angelo, for attending this Vexpo update. Keep an eye out, guys, on our next Vexpo update. It's gonna be a big one. Like, comment, subscribe, smash that notification bell, and bye. Say bye. Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.